children. We will continue the next part of the lesson, separation. In the separation, there are 5 methods we learned when the mixture is solid and solid. Today we will learn the separation of solids from liquids. That means there is a mixture. In that mixture, liquid and solid is mixed. You want to separate the solid from the liquid. That means the solid is dissolved in it. How to remove it? The first order, any liquid, insoluble and also soluble substances can be separated. The first method is we are going to apply is for the substance which is insoluble in the liquid. How to separate it? Sedimentation and decantation. So sediment means to allow the substance to settle. Decantation means separating the liquid and solid without disturbing it. So this method, what type of solid will be separated? The process in which heavier particle, so you should understand which type of particles can be separated from the liquid. The particles which are heavier and insoluble it should be, and which can settle down at the bottom of the container is called sedimentation. I explained it. The heavy solid particles that settle down are known as sediments. In sedimentation, the particles which are settling is called sediments. The upper layer of a clear liquid can be poured without disturbing it is called sediment. Those up without disturbing the sediment, and that liquid is called decantation. That separating that liquid is called decantation. So the process of separating the upper clear liquid from the sediment by pouring into another container is called decantation. Now, this method is used to separate heavy insoluble solid. Understand, not soluble substances. Insoluble solid mixed in liquid can be separated in this method. Now, there is an activity. You have to take sand and water. We know that sand is heavier and it mixed in water. Now you can separate the sand from the liquid. Now you have to keep the mixture undisturbed without shaking it, so that the heavier particles will go and settle at the bottom of the beaker. Now after allowing it to settle, you can pour the upper clear liquid into the other beaker by keeping a glass rod. Why? So that there will be a support. Then it can be easily along the glass rod. You have to allow the clear liquid to pass. Thus you can separate it. So heavier particles can be separated by the method called sedimentation and decantation. The next one also for insoluble substances only, like filtration. The process of separating the insoluble solid from mixture with the liquid by passing it through the perforated membrane or which have some holes in it. And the principle is, this method is being based on the principle that insoluble components of a mixture cannot pass through the fine holes of a perforated layer of filter. The insoluble particles which cannot pass through the filter, such small holes should be there. The hole should be smaller than the particles. Now you can separate it in this method. So the raw solid remain on the filter and the residue will be there, and the clear liquid is called filtrate. The solid particles which are remained in the filter is called residue, and the clear liquid which you have separated is called filtrate. Now we use this method or this principle in making tea. in our homes we separate tea leaves from the prepare tea by filtering through a strainer. The tea leaves are left behind in the strainer, that is the filter, and the filtered tea is collected in the cup of a glass. So drinking water is filtered through the special filter which removes the bacteria also. So that will be having a different kind of preparation. In big cities, dirty water will be filtered before it is supplied. So filtered through the metallic filters to retain larger materials. It is done avoid to blockage of drains also. In the drains, in the gutter water, when it flows from one place to other place, they keep the filter, that means iron net like things, so that the bigger particles will be separated. And this is the method. And here they have given that activity is there in page number 48, how to separate by using the filtration method. And there they have used the filter paper. Make a cone shape of the filter paper. The filter paper will be in circle inside, and you have to make a cone shape and put it in the funnel and pour the mixture, and you can see that all the particles will be filtered in the filter paper and the filtrate will be separated in the beaker. Thus we can separate sand from the water. And this is the method of filtration. Now the next method is evaporation. What is evaporation? We know that evaporation is the process in which liquid changes into vapor below the boiling point. So by heating it up, just by heating it up, that you can use it without taking it to the boiling point. The process in which a liquid changes into vapor is called evaporation. It is used to separate the soluble components. It is used only for the soluble substances which are dissolved in the liquid, which cannot be separated by using any of the filter. There you can use this method. The mixture is heated till the whole of its liquid component vaporizes, and then leaving behind the solid. Then you can separate it. So you are allowing the liquid to evaporate and getting the solid, and you can dry it up and get the solid. So here they have taken one separation in that salt from salt solution. Take a glass of water, pour 2-3 spoons of salt in it. So you will get the salt solution. So salt is dissolved in the water. Now you can separate the salt from it. How to separate it? By the method of filtration. By heating the solution, allowing the liquid to vaporize, you have to take a broad mouth vessel and you allow the water to vaporize, and till the whole water liquid vaporizes, you heat it up, and at last the salt will be remaining in the dish and you can separate it. This method is known as evaporation. So this method is used to obtain soluble solids dissolved in liquid and which go waste, which is not in use. If the liquid we want to back, then we have to do the other method. But if you want to get pure liquid, we have to use the other method, that is called distillation, and not the filtration. If we want both liquid as well as the solid back, or we want the liquids specially back, then we have to use the method distillation, not the evaporation. And in India we are using, or we are getting the salt and from sea-water by evaporation only, collecting the sea-water and allowing the water in a shallow ground and allowing the water to vaporize, leaving the salt in a crystal. You can get it and purify it, and that salt is mostly used in our country. From sea-water we get salt by which method? Evaporation method. So here we'll stop. So the other method we have learnt is separation of liquid and solid. In that we have learnt The first method is sedimentation and decantation, second is filtration, third is evaporation. So further we will learn the other method in the other class.